Let me go ahead and answer your first question first. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Crafting with Delonda. It's me again, Delonda, and thank you so much for joining me today. In today's tutorial, I am tackling something that I've put off for a very long time. I am going to be sublimating 40-ounce tumblers. I am sublimating one with a removable handle and one without a removable handle. I will be using the PYDLIFE Tumbler Press with the 40-ounce heater attachment. At the end of this video, if you find it helpful, please consider liking the video, subscribing to my channel, and turning on the bell for notifications because I do upload new content every single week. Now, without further ado, let's get started. Before I go into all of the tools and all of the materials that I'm using, I want to make you aware that it's important that you have a way to measure your tumblers. If you use, a measuring tape like this, or even if you have a tape measure that's specifically designed for tumblers, you need to have a way to measure your tumblers and not depend on what the content creator is using for measurements, because every tumbler is different. All three of these tumblers are made by PYDLIFE, and if I were to measure all three of them, I guarantee I will come up with something different. So when you're measuring your tumblers, it's important to go all the way around. So if you're using a tool like this, you stick the tab in between the slot right there, and you would get the measurement like right here. I'm not going to give you the exact measurement because I want you to measure your own. And with this, you would also go starting up here and go down to the bottom wherever you want it to stop, okay? So it's important, no matter what you're going to use, make sure you have a way to do your own measurements on your tumbler. So you can use something like this. It doesn't have to be that exact one, okay? So you're gonna go around and you're going to go from top to the bottom. Now, I'm not gonna go all the way down because this tumbler press will not allow me to sublimate this bottom portion. But if I was going to be measuring for this, I would just stop right here. Okay, so now let's look at all of the rest of the materials that we're going to use for this tutorial. The materials I'm using for this project include my PYDLIFE Tumbler Press. I'll use the 40-ounce heat press attachment. This one comes with a 30-ounce attachment, and I just switched it out for the 40-ounce. I'm going to use two 40-ounce tumblers. Now I have three up here because I want you to pay attention to the way these look. So this handle does not come off. So this is the 40-ounce tumbler, and this one has a tapered bottom. This one has a handle that you can remove with a screwdriver, a Phillips screwdriver. And so the handle comes off, but the bottom on this one is straight. It's not tapered like that. And this one has the same kind of handle as the first one, but this handle cannot be removed. So you pay attention to that depending on if you want to be able to remove the handle or not. Please also know that even though this handle can be removed, I cannot sublimate in this area of the tumbler when using the tumbler press. If you want to do a full wrap on your tumbler, you would need to use the oven. Okay, so I'm not going to be able to get a full wrap, but I am going to wrap it as much as I can around two of these tumblers. I'm not sure if I need 11 by 17 or 13 by 19 A-sub paper, but I have both right here. And I will be using my Epson EcoTank 15,000 printer that has Hippo ink inside. Now let's head over to the computer so that I can show you the images that I've downloaded from Creative Fabrica. I'm going to show you how I'm going to size them so that I can use the images on these tumblers. I am in Silhouette Studio. I am using the business edition. You can print from the free edition. I have my paper set to 11 by 17 because that's the size paper that I'm printing on. I am going to click File and Open, and I'm navigating to where I have the files downloaded from the Creative Fabrica website. Even though these files are considered as full wraps, remember I cannot do a full wrap while using the tumbler press. The first image I'm going to bring in is this one that says, "This is my Hallmark Christmas movie watching tumbler." And when the file comes in, it comes in at a size of 12.4 by 5.8, and I'm actually not going to resize it. I wanted to find a file that says "Just a Girl Who Loves Christmas," and I found two on the Creative Fabrica site that I really liked. I like this one, but since I'm not really doing a full wrap, I felt like it would be okay to use just a single image and duplicate it and put it on both sides of the tumbler, and I decided to do that instead. So what I did was I brought in this image, which I downloaded from Creative Fabrica, and I resized it to a width of, I think, about 4.8, and I duplicated it, and I printed this image for my second tumbler. Next thing I did was click File and Print, and that brought up my printer settings. When the printer settings came up, I had to navigate to my Epson EcoTank 15,000, the one that has sublimation ink inside. Once I selected the printer and the printer options came up, I had to move this first window to get to my printer preferences because it's actually behind this window. So I clicked Preferences. I made sure that the orientation of my paper was on landscape and that I was using my sublimation preset with the mirror option on, and my print preview option was also on. I clicked Print. I double checked my image, and everything I'm going to show from here will be back on the camera. Now, if you already have this tumbler press, you probably already have the 30-ounce attachment that comes with it. In order to change it out, all you do is unscrew the 8 screws that are on the top of the tumbler press, and you take your 40-ounce attachment that you can purchase separately. Make sure the connector piece is on the same side that it is on the tumbler press. Now, if you can see, I have mine closed. I have it in the closed position. And what I'm going to do is just get it attached. I'm going to do the best I can to get it attached. Now I am going to attach the heater to the actual tumbler press. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and plug it in. Okay, I'm going to get this powered on. The recommended setting is 356 degrees for 50 seconds in a tumbler press. If you were sublimating this in an oven, it would take 6 minutes. So there's that. Let's go ahead and remove the lid. And this is the one with the handle that does not come off. I already have my image. I'm not going to do a full wrap. I'm just going to put this image on both sides. It just says, "Just a Girl Who Loves Christmas." And this design came from Creative Fabrica. And I figure since we cannot really do a full wrap anyway, we might as well do a pre-cut image. Okay, so I'm just going to put this image on both sides and hope it's straight. I guess I should have just kept it together, but I didn't, so really won't matter. Press it, and we want to go down to, and let me just use this one to double check my pressure settings to make sure it's going to fit. Oh, that's really good. That is a very good fit. I think this is going to be fantastic. I'm already excited about that. Look at that. So you can see that this is a tapered one, so we can't sublimate this one in here. Oh, but I'm excited about this. All right, so we'll let this heat up. And we already have our design ready. I am going to use butcher paper around this, and that's it. I'm not going to tape it down. I am just going to kind of use it just as a wrap. The second image is this one. It's a little bit big right here. So I'm going to cut off that excess. So I'm actually going to flip this. Oh, it's reached the desired temperature, so it did not beep to let me know. So you should know that if you're using this tumbler press and it reaches the temperature, you have to kind of just watch it because I didn't know it reached the temperature. All right, so I'm going to put this in, of course, with the lid up, and I'm just wrapping the butcher paper around like this, and I will slide this in here. The purpose of the butcher paper is to make sure, let me increase the pressure just a little bit. The purpose of the butcher paper is to protect the inner part of the heat press to make sure that none of that ink gets on my press. So it starts counting down as soon as you close it. I don't know if you can see that, but it's already counting down. With this one, I'm going to just get it lined up as best I can. I think this one is going to look amazing. Just going to cut little slits right here. And get this taped down. Let's see if it's really finished. I have a hard time believing that it's really finished that fast. Let me grab my other glove. Okay. Let me get my heat resistant mat and we will check it. Might as well just check it, right? Let's see. That was fast. So one benefit of using a tumbler press is that you can press the design and, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh my goodness. 60 seconds. Why didn't I do this? What was I afraid of? What was I afraid of? I don't know, nothing. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Look at this. Look at how cute this is. 60 seconds. Oh my goodness. Okay, 40-ounce tumblers. Okay, 40-ounce tumbler. And we will sublimate this second tumbler. Well, this, I was supposed to remove the handle, but pretend like I did. This one right here is the same as this one right here, okay? So pretend, okay? Oh my goodness. I'm not gonna remove the handle, because for what? For what? Okay, so 60 seconds again, and we can just look at this one for 60 seconds if you want to, or we can just wait patiently for 60 seconds while the other one sublimates, because I'm in love. So we can power this off. We're finished with this. I cannot believe I haven't been using this thing. I guess I forgot how good it is. It's amazing. All right. And this is on sale. I have a 10% off discount code that I will leave linked below the video. Don't let me forget. If I don't have the code under there, let me know, because there is a code. Oh my gosh. Okay, so it did not get it really good close to the edge. Let me try to put that back in. I'm gonna try to put it back in, because right here on the edge, it's not really good. Let me try it one more time on the edge. Let's see. Better. Oh my gosh. I don't know which one I love the most. I think I love both. Look at this. Look at this. Look at. I love it. I love it. Look at this. Look at this. Look at how cute this is. Oh my goodness. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Hopefully you have found this tutorial helpful. I don't feel like I needed to remove the handle, and I don't feel like I need to remove the handle while using the tumbler press. This tumbler right here and this tumbler right here are the exact same thing. The only difference is I removed the handle here with the screwdriver. You can see the screws right there. So if you're using an oven, yes, you'll need to remove the screws, but if you're using a tumbler press, you won't. Hopefully you have found this tutorial helpful. If you did, please consider liking the video, subscribing to my channel, and turning on the bell for notifications, because I do upload new content every single week. Thank you so much for joining me today, and thanks for watching. Bye.